Hey guys, this is Killing86, aka Raymond. Now that we're in my prediction couch, let's predict. Now guys, this is one of the most unusual choices that we have to make. Now we always choose about, telling the truth or tell a lie, intervene or walk away, and all other things. Or give something to one person and give it to another. Now this one is completely different. Milk and oranges. Now, guys, I looked up about oranges and milk, about biblical stuff, and I found out something really amazing. Now, God doesn't wants us to thrive, not thrive on either food or oranges or food. Think about this, guys. If you're stranded on an island, what is the one thing you have to find first? Food or water? Now, you guys may have known that water is the one thing you have to find because a body can last 3 days without food. That's the thing. But water is the one thing that you need in our body because we can die of thirst very easily. Because we hallucinate and we'll always have that urge to say, I'm thirsty. I really got to get something to drink. Now, if you guys are wondering about the milk or the oranges, there's something you guys need to hear. Now, guys, what I read about this is really completely different. They said that if you have milk, it helps you thrive and grow. This is in the biblical statements. To thrive and grow on milk. That's the one thing out there, guys. You know about milk, guys. It helps makes our bones stronger and everything, and it's also good for us because it's vitamin D, obviously. But for food helps us with a better understanding of things. I'm sure you guys are wondering, what the hell are you talking about? And it's really quite simple, guys. Now, in the statement, it says that when believers believe that, let me start all over. Believers believe that if you digest, it also understand the basics. It helps you get a better view in life. It helps you mentally to try to figure out how you can be able to move on and try to explore different things. I'm sure you guys might think that this is actually a little unusual, but think about it. I mean, you can't, that saying, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Because when you fight, you feel weak. But when you fight on an empty stomach, like when you haven't had food, you don't have enough strength, you feel weak. But when you eat and you're fully digested, you're able to try to move on and be a stronger person. Now, here's the thing about what kind of spoke about. He doesn't want us to thrive on milk. He wants us to move on and trying things or try to move on and eat solid foods. I know this sounds strange, guys, but he's telling us that he wants us to move on to try better things like food, for example. He doesn't want us to live on fluids. He wants us to live on other things. Try other things, like try other foods, try other drinks, things like that. I know what you guys are thinking. I have no idea what you're saying, KingLink86. I know. When I seen this choice, I found this very, very unusual. Because, well, here's the thing. We all know what he did. He was smoking. And he did leave his cigarette, let's just put it that way, on his yearbook. But know this. It was still lit. It could catch fire. That's the problem. But that's exactly what this point actually means. Here, you know what? I think it's better if I show you. Take a look. Now look at this. I want you guys to take a look at this actual thing right here. The Bible uses the simple concepts of describing a believer's need for spiritual food. The basic truths of Scripture are like milk. They help new Christians thrive and grow. In contrast, solid foods belongs to those who are of full age. Believers who had time to digest and understand the basics can move on to investigate other biblical concepts and begin to teach others these truths. truths. The rewards are spiritual maturity, are discernment, I hope I said that right, godly wisdom, and the ability to communicate God's truth to others. Like a loving parent, God wants us to grow spiritually. He knows that feeding only on spiritual milk is not in our best interest. He wants us to move on so we can enjoy the taste of solid foods. You see that, guys? He doesn't want us to live on liquids. He wants us to live on solids, like food. I mean, you can't just taste the milk, a drink, for a long period of time. You have to explore. You have to enjoy other things like food. So I have a feeling that, in my opinion, guys, I think he should take the oranges. And the reason why I would say the oranges is because if God doesn't want us to thrive on milk, He wants us to move on so we could have the taste of solid foods. He wants us to move on. So, by the choice of either milk or oranges, I would say the oranges, because it kind of makes sense. I mean, like I said, people can last 3 days without food or water. No, I'm sorry. I'll take that back. People can only last 3 days without, I think it's either food or water, either one of those ones. I know it's that. You know what? I'm going to find out that truth right there. All right, guys. I looked it up. It says here, I asked, how long can a body last without water? It says here, a human can go for more than 3 weeks without food. Gandhi survived 21 days of complete starvation, but water is a different story. At least 60% of the human body is made of it, and every living cell in this body needs to keep it function. So that kind of tells me that I might want to rethink my answer to this. So I think liquid is the best bit. So I would say milk. Milk is my choice. I know that I think he would either try to trick us, either thinking about something biblical, or maybe this was like a trick question on should I drink some milk while I'm getting high, or should I eat oranges while I'm high? Things like that. So I suggest that he should choose the milk jug. He needs the milk. That's what he needs. He needs liquids to survive. If he eats food, he's going to be more thirsty than ever, despite the fact that the oranges do have orange juice inside the oranges, of course. So, despite all that, guys, I would really, in deep thinking right there, for you guys to see what I was reading, I thought it had some significance, but I have a feeling that, I think it kind of does, but I have a feeling that milk is the best choice. So I would choose milk. Okay? I'm sorry, that was really in deep thinking right there. I was trying to see if I could make sense of what does milk and oranges have to do with the choice. I mean, like I said before, we had to choose about telling the truth or tell a lie, or intervene or walk away, like what we saw before. And also give the XP to Michael or give it to Malachi. We told him to give it to Michael, and there you go. And it was a lot different than I thought it was going to be. So, now this one, oh man, I was really deep thinking, trying to see if I can be able to make sense of it. I kind of did, but I'm more confused. So it was either biblical or just a human fact of that the body needs more liquids, guys. That's the point. We can live without food mostly, but they said the body is made of 60% of water, so our human body kind of needs liquid for us to keep going. So milk isn't the best bet, guys. Okay, end of discussion. Now it's time for my prediction of episode 7. Oh man. Well, guys, after seeing what just happened, I was right on the prediction that Isaac was going to argue with her, saying, "Why are you in my room? What are you doing here?" I never expected that she was actually going to steal the Eve VR set from him. And the one thing I was finding that really confused me was, where did Longlegs go? That's the thing. When he said, God strike me down, and all of a sudden, gone. He was gone. Wait a minute. Guys, after when I just did that, it kind of made me wonder, what if Longbags went to the other world? Or maybe God really got rid of him, or really struck him down very easily. But it was really strange how Sister Mary was hesitant in trying out the VR, or he wanted to see what Isaac was seeing. I couldn't believe what just happened. Solomon told her to take off the gown, and she wasn't a nun, and she actually tried the XP, which that was crazy. I have a feeling we will see, in episode 7, I have a feeling we will see like a level or something on her wrists, and Isaac will try to figure out how did she get it. And I have a feeling that I think he will go into her house and break in there and go get his stuff back. Or Sister Mary might come over and bring it home. And he said, I stole it, I'm sorry, but I understand why you go to this VR world. But the one thing that I found very interesting was that when she was getting ready to go to bed, she was in pain. I would say she was frightened or in pain. She put it on again, and she heard the devil's voice. I have a feeling, guys, that all the voting that I gave out, I know it wasn't the beast from the sound. I know that it's actually the devil, and I bet he came out. But is it a little strange on how she reacted when she put it on and then she heard the voice and she took it off? Something tells me that the devil is inside Sister Mary right now. If you guys know, I'm sure you guys know the definition of sacrilegious, which was the title of the video. It means somebody does something outside of church or does something bad in the name of him. So, or goes against what she believes. So she actually made the wrong choice by putting on the VR. That was bad. So I have a feeling that the devil is inside her. That's what I believe. And as for Isaac, like I said before, oh, by the way, we actually found the identity of the VR girl whose name is Rebecca. And between you and me, guys, we actually found out who she was, who plays her. She was actually on Twitter, and we were able to find out who she is. And a lot of people followed her, and so did I. And I have a feeling we might see her again. And I don't think Isaac's going to take it personal about what she just did to him. But all I can say, guys, is in my prediction for the next time that we're about to see, I have a feeling we might not see a video coming out because, as you guys know, Sunday is Christmas Eve. So, to me, I want to say that there's going to be a video coming out this week, that week, but I would say no. So, to me, we'll see. We're going to find that out soon. So, this is my prediction. I have a feeling that Sister Mary will come over. She'll bring the Eve VR set and gives it back to Isaac. Isaac will throw a fit, things like that, and try to see if she can find the Overlord. And I think we will. But I have a feeling that we will see the devil coming out of the nun. So I think Isaac will come face to face with whoever he saw in that river when he was laying down when he was shot. So, guys, this is going to be a very, very big video coming out. Oh, and let you guys know, I actually got a tweet from Jesse Ridgway stating that there is a beta testing tomorrow for Storyfire for Android. So I'm looking forward to getting that on my phone and start doing the stories instead of coming on here, going on the www thing every single time. I hate that. It's kind of hard to do it because I'd rather do it on my phone, not on here a lot. So it makes it simple for me. I'm a weird guy. Just bear with me on that, okay? So on my choices of milk jug or oranges, I would say the milk. So that's my choice. The body needs liquids to keep moving. So, milk it is. And my prediction, like I said before, we'll see Sister Mary come over, and he'll bring the VR set. She'll apologize. Isaac will throw a fit, blah, blah, blah. And he'll go back into the VR world. And I think he'll have a brief encounter with Arachnid. I want to make sure I put that in there. I have a feeling we will see him again. But I wonder if we're going to see I would say, like a level on her wrists. We're going to find that out soon. But despite everything else, it mainly focused on the Sister Mary. It was really amazing when she was praying. That was like the same part right there where we saw the devil hold the gem right behind her on her side. Right, she was like right there while she was praying, like doing this, and there it is, the gem. So guys, that's my prediction, and I made my choice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reactions, more gameplay. Drop some likes on this video if you enjoyed this. I hope you guys understand what I just said. I don't know. I think I went a little too far on there, but I just want to make you guys know that there's two sides of what this choice is actually supposed to be. So guys, that's my choice and that's my prediction. I hope you guys noticed that I really got in too deep on trying to figure out what this meaning was. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys understand that. Oh, and by the way, guys, there's no stream tonight. I'm really tired right now because I just worked a lot today. But the good thing is I'm off Thursday and Friday, so you'll see a lot of streaming because I saw some good ads for Friday the 13th and also Assassin's Creed Origins. So I hope you guys will be staying tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, stay positive, guys, and no stream.